What's up?
everybody?
Good evening, everyone.
What's going on?
It looks like Mr. Pineapples is on his phone, but he's actually not. He's
What is
getting
he
ready.
doing?
He's getting ready to eat something.
A pickle and ketchup.
Something like that.
I saw you shaking something, but I didn't really pay attention to what it was that you were shaking.
Me?
Yes.
My bottom.
No.
No,
It was in
Please-
your hand.
Please don't say that again.
Hola, Gabs. What's going on?
What's up, Miss Gibbs?
Oh, I was on the wrong app.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so he is on his phone. Okay.
Oh.
I thought he was eating
I thought he was
tamales
eating
or
too.
something. some salsa or something.
We were trying to give you the benefit of the doubt there, Mr. Pineapples. But
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So that's a really good question. I learned that everybody was wearing beanies 2 minutes before the show started. So that was not enough time for me to go find one. But next time I'll get the memo.
busy. It's only because she's so busy. She doesn't have time to read her text messages from us. So that's fair.
Did you text me
No.
to wear a beanie?
To wear a beanie? Yeah.
so
Lies.
today is
Hey,
me being,
Momager.
today is Asian kid confused for Mexican kid day for me. So that's why I wore the beanie.
That was funny.
Because people always I'll have people walk up to me and start speaking Spanish. I'm like, no. Check out the nose.
Well, you know what's funny is our office manager, she's been asked if she's Asian several times, and she's not.
She's
But,
not even close, right?
Not even. I don't even think it's in her DNA. but she's been asked. Like, she had one guy that was like sitting like this on her desk,
Uh-huh.
and was like, "Are you Chinese?"
What was all that about?
Because he was just like staring at her and trying to figure out what she was. She's like, "No, I'm not."
He's
It's
like,
the weirdest thing.
what kind of Asian are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Joe looks like a cholo. I know, right?
Mhm.
He's that guy off of
Who said that?
oh gosh.
Oh,
On
the
Friday.
Cholo Sizers? The Cholo
Yeah.
Sizer?
No, it's off Friday, right?
Yeah, it's
That
on
has
Friday.
Chico.
Yeah.
Chico.
Oh,
too.
Chico.
And he's like, I don't like locked rooms in my house, Holmes.
What does he not like?
I don't like locked doors. He's like, I don't like locked doors in my house, Holmes.
Your accent was so thick, Joe. It was crazy.
It
Yeah,
really
so-
was. It's like
Sorry.
he's been working on it today.
I've been
I know, I
working
was
on
like-
it. Let me tell you something,
I can
Esse.
barely understand it.
Right?
Dude, I grew up watching all of the Mexican movies. So, I am
Did you watch
I
Born
am
in East LA? That was one of the
Mexican by
funniest ones.
association. Yes. Yeah. It's funny. Who is Adam Kimberly Hatley? Y'all need to make sure you
Watching.
tune in. I don't know what you're thinking you're doing.
I know. Like, what is he watching? Jamie E.
You've been officially tagged.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Awesome. So how was your weekend/day, Sandy? Oh, wait.
Good.
Are you going to play the music first?
Oh my gosh, you're asking so much of me right now. Hold on.
I know. You're
Right.
eating on your cell phone.
Did you like what I was doing? What's up, Bucko?
You're the Mexican hello.
So,
So
Sandy.
my weekend/day, I mean, it was just really uneventful, which is good. I was in my largest crowd that I've been in since all this started on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, on Saturday. My niece has been like, Thea, can you take me to that jumping place in Lubbock? And I'm like,
you're like,
You kid.
I'm like, oh, we'll see. And my kids knew that we'll see meant hell no, we ain't doing nothing.
right.
And so I
Yeah.
was like, we'll see. And so we make it to Lubbock. And she's like, Thea, are we going to go? And I'm like, I guess. So we ended up going there. And it was fine. I could still smell feet, which is, to me,
Ugh.
so gross. But then we had to hurry up and get home because it had started like misting and it was starting to freeze over. So we're just like, we got to go. We got to get our butts home.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so then we had a snow day today. Kate's school was canceled, and he didn't have remote learning, but which I think that a lot of Lubbock people, maybe Cooper, they actually had to do remote learning. And Friendship's like, no, you're off. Snow day, no remote learning.
Snow day means snow day.
Yeah. And I think there was a lot of upset parents. I don't know if y'all had that on y'all's Facebook, but there was a couple of comments about people having to do remote learning on a snow day. But
shut up and get to learning, you little.
I know. I'm like,
brats.
it would 30 seconds. It's not like Cade was even outside anyway. So, when we moved over here to Pflugerville, we packed all of our winter things because we're like, we don't need it.
You don't need it.
So anyway, we just looked outside. We never stepped out. We're like,
right, exactly.
But anyway, and that's about it. Like I said, uneventful. We just have been pretty much home. How about you, Jamie?
I did some stuff.
Oh yeah, you have something to tell us.
You did some bangs.
Yeah, you did some bangs.
So I don't know if here, let me just show this. All right.
Sean is saying.
So remember,
No.
And I made him nauseous during my story. I apologize.
that was that feet stuff. Did you see that, Joe?
What?
Did you notice it?
No, I did not.
Sandy, did you?
What?
Only you two would notice it.
The wall is different.
Your wall?
No.
You painted?
Look at the bottom of the screen.
You did fries?
You get it?
3-day fries?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
it
my
didn't
God.
pop up on the screen.
No.
Right.
What didn't pop up on the screen?
The
The comment? The fries?
You're not getting it, huh?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, no.
It is a Monday.
When
It's
you share the screen, it automatically pops up on the screen.
Well, it used to, yes. I noticed that last night.
It happened last night, though. How did you notice it?
Well, because I was trying to do something last night, and I noticed that it didn't automatically add it to the stream. I was like,
anyway, I don't know why you're talking about past things. Listen up. So anyway, I cut some potatoes last night,
God.
and then look at that. I was like, check that out. I don't know if you can see these, but like,
whoa.
Oh.
I see lots of catsup.
got to.
So I knew I saw some ketchup in there. I just
Hey, put that
knew
back on the screen. Put that back up there. What is that? What are you doing?
Is that
So
so?
we
It's
can
your, oh,
yeah,
those are like
yeah.
hella crunchy. Those are hella crunchy.
Nice.
And you know what made them hecka crunchy?
What?
Is that new air fryer that my wife got.
No.
Oh, snap.
Okay,
Yeah.
so those look really good.
And I was like, you really got one? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, yes. And let me tell you.
Yeah, because when we left last week, you had just gotten it, right? You
Mhm.
just showed us the picture of it. You hadn't used it.
I hadn't used it yet.
That was cool. And you weren't even
But-
expecting it either.
I literally was taking a nap, Joe. I was laying down, got home, and all the family was like, you're going to be so excited, Dad. You're going to love this. Oh, my gosh. It's so. And I was like, what? I thought it was the PS5. I'm still okay with what I got, though. I'm still okay with it. So
Been a
then,
lot cooler if it had been.
I'm not
So-
saying nothing, but I would have liked the PS5.
yeah. And so 2 days ago, I got a box, and I was like, I wasn't expecting anything. And I opened it, guys, and you know what it was?
The PS6?
No, I wish. I was waiting for that, too.
Oh, you got the Whataburger ketchup. Oh my
God, he
goodness.
knows.
So Adam Hatley and his wife Kim, or the whole family, I'll put it as all of them.
Mhm.
They bought this for me and sent it to me.
That
Oh,
is
that's so
awesome.
I opened it and I was like, oh my gosh!
That's
That
so
is
cool.
really cool.
I have been reserving my spicy ketchup like crazy. I purposely mix it in with the regular ketchup so I can make it last longer, you know.
Right.
And so they said I saw those things. I was like, and he even messaged me. He was like, "Hey, did you get a box?" And I was trying not to answer him because I wanted to come on tonight and give him props on the show for sending me some spicy Whataburger. So Adam, Kim, when y'all watch this, I want to say thank you.
Oh, so
to-
it's the spicy ketchup.
yes.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So
and with the
anyway,
new fries, Man.
Oh yeah.
You had
So with these things,
That they look really good, and then when you crunched them, I'm like,
and they
that's
do
a good one.
they
Stop it!
Stop it. You
I've
need to
already
record
had
some
dinner.
ASMR.
so, but that's not all, guys. That's not all.
That's not all.
Okay, well, you pull that up. Momager said if they did remote learning, they would not have to make up a snow day.
Oh, that's smart planning.
And then Mr. 3-Day, Chon says Mr. 3-Day.
Mm-hmm.
Momager says, the air fryer. Oh, you done made Chon nauseous.
Get out of here, John. Your mom would love the air fryer, John. So
yeah.
Adam and Kim are my fave people.
The three of us, we all went to school together. Adam, me, and Renee.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. So then I was like, what else can the air fryer do, guys?
You have wings.
I threw some steaks in there. Steak.
When I called him, he was buying filet mignon.
That's what I.
Not just any.
Oh my god! Yeah, and guys, these were legit. Like I threw them in there, and I was like, "Holy smokes! This thing is really cooking them really good."
Wow.
So Sean says he has 2 air fryers.
Excuse me, Mr. One-Upper. So yeah, this one, the Kisaga, it has a little window in there, so you can see what's cooking.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
So then there's. I cut into that, and I forgot to take pictures because it was just so good. We were just like, oh my gosh,
dude! How many times do we have to tell you do stuff for the show?
So what would you say was this, like a medium or medium rare?
So when I stuck the thermometer in, it was definitely at a medium rare, which is what I like.
There's some blood right there.
Oh my gosh! That, yeah. So I was like, oh, guys,
it's really good.
It does.
I'm not done.
So did you
I'm not done.
No, well, I'm asking you questions about this.
Go ahead.
So, how did you do this in your air fryer? Like, what was your temperature and all that stuff?
So I chose the meat, which is automatically at 400 degrees, 400 and I think 20 minutes. So, with the steak on 2 of them, I just did salt and pepper on all sides. That's good. And then with the third one, I did salt and pepper on one side, and then in the middle of it, I was like, oh wait, and I got that I'm gonna mispronounce it, and I don't want to, but I think hors de Provence, I think is how you say it.
Oh, even more bougie.
Yeah, so I put that stuff on the other side, but then I tried to rub as much as the salt and pepper off. I even took a paper towel, and then I just like got the sides and everything of that with that thing, Provence. I don't know how to pronounce it. So
the Provence.
And that was the. But then when I was done with them, I threw them on the skillet to sear, and I did that with some butter, garlic, and rosemary, and just basted
some butter, garlic, and rosemary, and sauté.
The Provence.
It was really, really good, guys. So then.
Momager says, I told you it would make a good steak.
It made a great steak.
And then Sean wants an update on your skunks.
So then I decided, well, we got to do dessert, right?
Stop it. You did not do dessert in there.
I sure did. No, I didn't.
I was like, what?
Air fried strawberries dipped in chocolate.
Right.
I was going to do donuts, though, but I was like, no, I'm trying to get an idea for Valentine's. So I went and dipped some strawberries and did all
the drizzling.
Some
drizzle.
This right here is probably my most favorite thing ever. Chocolate covered strawberries.
Really?
Yes. Those are my favorite.
They're delicious. My wife gets them for me.
That's why you were making the pink stuff last night, huh?
Yeah.
That's what that was. It wasn't the meat stuff that Where's Trey said.
Where's Trey? Freaking ridiculous.
Hashtag where's Trey?
Guys, everyone hit the heart on the video and then go ahead and share this to your timelines and then put hashtag where's Trey.
Yeah.
Okay. Or where is Trey?
Hit those hearts. Hit those hearts. We need hearts. Hearts.
But you can bake cake in the air fryer.
Yes. I'm thinking of trying the cheesecake, to be honest with y'all.
Really?
Yeah, there's a thing called the burnt top cheesecake, which...
Man, I gotta look this up.
Sean,
What?
Sean said
what
not for
brand?
me.
What's it called? Just a Ninja air fryer or what?
No, my wife. Hold on, let me get you the name real quick. Hers specifically was from Best Buy.
Is it the Kosori?
This is it was not meat cookies, Trace Stoneburner.
The Ultrine?
Oh,
I'm
I
seeing
was like,
the Comdo.
here we go. The Chefman.
The Chefman.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even see that on here.
Are you looking online or at the store?
I'm on
Time
the
is
Amazon.
fashionably late, CPJ.
Hey, CPJ. Welcome to the show.
Well, I'll look that up later, but
Okay.
I'm gonna
Just
see.
Google search it real quick. Chefman.
Yeah, just something else if I'm gonna add to my gadgets that I use once in a blue moon.
I really wanted one for Christmas, but I didn't say anything because I didn't think my wife. I didn't think Dr. Pineapples would be cool with having another gadget on the shelf.
Yeah.
But when she brought it home, I was like, "Oh snap!"
That's so good. I mean, I'm telling you, those freaking air fryers and all pressure
Oh,
cookers, they're like
the
the
Chef
best.
Man. It says that you can even make pizzas in here. Is what I'm seeing too.
I
No
believe
way.
it. I believe it.
Way,
Um,
Sandy.
I use my Instapot to proof my dough. To be honest with you, when I make pizzas in the oven, I use my Instapot to proof the dough. Makes it faster.
Very, very
To
interesting.
proof the dough.
Yeah.
For
So
those of us donuts that
I'm
don't
sorry.
know what that means.
that aren't
you've been watching Hell's
bougie.
Kitchen, haven't you?
For
You
those
just call everyone
provence.
donuts. You just call everyone donuts.
Yeah, donuts.
I can't help but think about it every time I want to yell at someone. I'm like, "You donut."
That's
Yeah.
that's the cleanest thing that you can yell.
Yeah, they
That really is.
probably say.
Anyway, anytime you have to use yeast to make any kind of bread,
Mhm.
you let it proof by putting it out on the counter in a warm spot so that the dough will expand and get bigger.
That's so weird because I would say to rise. That's so weird.
It's another way you can say it too.
Oh,
let
it's
the dough
the
rise.
bougie, the bougie
Sandy,
way.
you're not bougie.
It's
The
not
bougie
that.
way to the proof.
That is not it.
Exactly.
If I'd have said rise, you'd have gotten it though, Sandy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like offended now.
Totally, totes.
My apologies.
And it-
All right, but tomorrow,
Bougie people say my apologies. I
Should
my
I-
bad.
should I wait for tomorrow or go ahead and tell you since we may have a guest tomorrow or not?
okay. Yeah, we
It's-
can wait.
Okay.
Whatever.
Let's hold people in suspense. That's what
Yeah.
we're
I'm
good
in
That's what we do.
suspense.
Momager said yes to pizza.
Have you done it before, Momager?
And then Renee says gadgets. I have 4 crock pots and an Instapot. I want an air fryer. And hubby said no. So guess who's buying herself an air fryer?
right. Exactly.
You
You just have
are.
to let him know what color.
What
Why
the?
don't you-
What in the HE double hockey sticks do you need 4 crock pots for?
that's what I was going to ask her.
Yes. Have you seen those that have like the buffet style? And then there's 3.
Mhm. But those
It's
are
like
like
a lo-
smaller, aren't they? Or are they large? Oh,
They're
okay.
smaller-ish, but I mean, you still need all 3 of them. So why not one that has 4? It's more convenient like that.
Interesting.
Isn't it though?
So Carrie was saying beer yeast does the same thing in the gut out in the sun.
Whose gut?
In the
Yeah,
gut?
It rises.
Like in a
Your
pig?
gut
Like if you're
rises.
roasting a pig in the dirt?
In the gut.
In the gut?
Interesting.
And then
She's like, this was a lot more effort than it meant to be when I typed this out. For you.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So basically, you let it rise in the Instapot. No.
no, you let it proof, Momager. Get it right.
Come on.
You uncouth self.
Unbelievable.
And Sean's like, no. No.
It takes
Momager
30 minutes in the
says
Instapot.
Oh, look at Sean. He says, go to QVC. You know what, Sean? Hell yeah, 6 payments, $36.
Right, exactly. That's how I got my first camera, y'all. Don't
was
even
gonna
hate
say,
on that.
didn't
Don't
you-
even
That's
hate
how I
that.
got my first Dyson was on QVC. 6 payments of
Is it worth it?
$36.
We
Oh,
ain't
I
even
love
trying to
my
hate. We ain't
No.
even trying to hate.
Mm-mm.
Wait, was it the Dyson fan or the Dyson vacuum cleaner?
The Dyson with the ball on it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
The vacuum cleaner. Oh, that thing,
that's
man.
an awesome vacuum.
It was, yes.
Does
We've
it handle
since
the
upgraded
pet-
a couple times.
hmm
does it handle the pet hair nice?
Yes, it handles everything. Yo, nasty kids. Yo, nasty dogs.
Speaking
Renee
of
says
dogs,
she's
it-
Southern. Crock pot for meat, a casserole dessert, and whatever I want.
Pina.
So my kid decided this last week to give her mother and I a presentation on why she should have a pet.
Uh-oh.
2 pet guinea pigs. And guys, that's a thing. I don't know if y'all's kids do that too, but for those of y'all out there with older kids or no kids, kids be coming with presentations, like PowerPoint presentations or Google Slides, and they sit down and they go through the thing, and you got to listen to it all. And they're like, I've even figured out this, and they're going to external website. I am telling you, I am thoroughly impressed when she does this, because I'm always like,
Those are bougie kids
Right. From bougie parents.
from bougie parents.
We're not bougie over here, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so my kids would just cut out things in a magazine, okay? They wouldn't
Yeah.
make a PowerPoint
Oh
presentation.
no, Kate will text us. This is what I want. If y'all could just go ahead and get that.
So even went so far as to go, and in addition, Dad, Mom, they can also handle like being good service pets, and so it'll help with my anxiety. And at night when the storms happen, it'll help me feel safe and comfortable. So since she's working in the whole mental health aspect, and I'm all like, I'm looking at my wife. I'm like, she sold you out? Because I'm like, what?
What if your snake eats it?
Stop it! It's too big for the snake.
It'll size it up. Oh my god. Anyway.
So I had to share the snake's pictures this last week, and I totally thought that my coworkers were going to say something about it, because I was like, don't make me go off on one of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't. It made me so happy. I was like, oh,
I think you probably said that. Don't make me go off on any of y'all out loud. You probably thought you said it in your
Right, exactly.
that would explain a lot then. So
So Kaylee said, I missed the memo on wearing a beanie. And Sean said yes. And Mama Jer said, QVC was a forbidden channel in my house.
that was
And then Renee said, mine becomes a lawyer pleading her case. And Sean said, no. I don't think he wants you to get the guinea pigs.
I don't think so.
Those are dough-proofing kids right there.
Yes, they are.
True that.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Jer said, Gabby just adds things to my Amazon account.
Oh, I
Kaylee
can see
said,
that.
guinea pigs are fun. Guinea pigs are fun, but how cute are sugar gliders?
oh my
Sugar
god.
Those
gliders.
are like precious.
Didn't you have one? I thought you
I
had
had-
one.
I had a couple when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Kept them
then
away.
Sean said he's going to go eat.
Yeah, I think. In fact, thank you, Chan, because I think I'm going to make a Whataburger run after this.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
So would you consider letting the girls have a sugar glider, or are you guys considering
not
doing
even-
the guinea pig?
It's not even a conversation for me. It's one for Dr. Pineapples. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sold out on it already. So
Yeah, she's like, I was convinced.
yeah.
The
You had
presentation.
me at PowerPoint.
Like, I was sold.
You had me at the. I wish I was Trey right now, because then I could play the Windows boot up song.
Nice.
And then Kaylee says sugar gliders are super cute, but also super high maintenance. Well, in a bougie household, I think that would fit.
Yeah, I don't think they would
properly.
have any problems with that.
I
yeah.
think they would be good.
Yeah.
And then look at this. Snake are good to eat.
Oh, put in the chili. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, snake chili.
I'm gonna put you in the chili chon. I'm gonna call it chili chon chon.
No, you didn't.
So,
How was your day, Joe?
So my day, let's not talk about my day. Let's talk about this weekend. So this weekend was awesome because it snowed here in Lubbock. And I was like, we got snow. Love seeing the snow. Woke up to it. And I actually had a
Went
photo
right back to
shoot.
sleep after it.
No.
Calm yourself, sir.
So I actually had a photo shoot. And
I was
although
about
it
to-
was not planned, we did shoot in the snow a little bit. So I got a couple of cool shots in the snow. But, and then... So we had a snow day today, and you know when you have those days where you like feel like super motivated and you want to get things done and you complete all this kind of work and you're
For
setting
me, it's
goals
like
and
the first
stuff
day
like
of
that.
spring.
That was not today.
I was like,
Yeah, so we
I was
follow
feeling
the
it too. I was like, yeah.
yeah. We follow the LISD schedule at the office, and I just tell them, it's like, hey, if they say they're canceling school, then we cancel work, whatever. So, so we were all working from home. Well,
I
they
feel
were
like you
working from home.
arbitrarily
Right. Like we.
choose your schedule. You're like,
Right.
well, Canada decided not to go today, guys. So
Hey, I'm good with that too. So and then, so Mr. Pineapples tries to call me,
oh yeah.
but the problem
Oh my
is
God. It
that
grinds
was
my ears. I'll tell you later.
that was during nap number 2. So it's just like it's just one of those deals.
That's good to know that.
So and that was
number 2 was more important than
and that
answering
was
my
the
call.
reason for the beanie today, because today was super, like, I haven't had a day this lazy and that I can remember. I just
Really?
Yeah,
I
it's
can remember
been
lots of your lazy days.
no.
Some weird for some reason.
Today was extra lazy, and it's so funny because I'm like laying in the bed taking my nap, and I can hear Chris doing calls and typing up forms and stuff like this, and then I wake up, I'm like, oh, today's just been a lazy day, huh? And she's like, shut up.
Right. For some people, it has been.
Yeah, the producer
So-
was a little upset with me.
Was it kind of like this, snowy out there?
It was
Yeah.
fairly snowy, yeah.
Yes.
That the
It was
streets look like
pretty
that?
much-
No,
Our streets were actually covered.
yeah, because we don't have things to get the snow off the ground. We don't have those.
Oh, so y'all just got to suffer until noon.
We have like
yeah.
one
Until
or
the sun
two.
comes out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are cool.
And look at that one. Isn't that one pretty?
That one is nice.
Yeah, I love all the snow on the trees.
That's
So
I-
Kaylee has I
an
saw that.
Instagram.
An interesting comment. Snake on a stick is good. I had one in Cambodia, like beef jerky with tons of little bones.
Ooh. Yeah, that's one thing I would say about snakes too, is like they're a whole bunch of
They're
rib bones.
Bony.
Like you have to pin, like,
Let me go
I
on
don't
to
know.
the next comment here. So
Please,
since tomorrow is a 2-hour delay, that means Joe doesn't go to work till 2 tomorrow.
Well,
Yes.
okay, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to break that because I have to go. I have a meeting in Midland tomorrow, so at
Midland, Texas?
1:30. So I'm actually going to have to get up and go
And leave at
work.
11.
and leave at 11.
50.
Right.
Oh,
Right,
let's look at this. Momager says, because we're not bougie to have streets cleared.
That's right.
Yeah, now our streets were not clear. Like
Oh,
Sunday morning when it snowed, like nobody had traveled down Pflugerville Avenue. I mean, nobody was getting
right,
out.
exactly. You're not getting out. And then last night, I was on this little show talking about my photography, and it was lots of fun on the Strange Connection show. It was all about me, which I loved, and I know that we went over, but it was better because I needed to get everything out that I wanted to say, and so I truly appreciate them for having me on to be the first guest for their new theme, which is cool jobs. And sometimes I think I have a cool job, so that's why it was really cool. I appreciate it, and I think I educated
Or
some
you're
peeps.
welcome. Oh,
Then there
think-
wasn't any
I thought it was on mute.
cameos, right? Was there any cameos?
No, I don't think there was any cameos. Oh, other than my children's showing
Oh.
how bad my photos were when I first started. So,
No, just no. That's it. No cameos.
and that's it.
Kaylee says facts. Sean said nice.
I think it was about the bougie having the
so
streets
I just
cleared.
want you to know real quick. Bougie means a thin, flexible surgical instrument for exploring or dilating a passage of the body. Not sure how that equals.
That
No.
says-
Go down to that one that says, "How can you tell if someone is bougie?"
Yeah.
Let's go that one.
They say the word like
10
proof.
signs you might be bougie. One says your fitness life is on fleek.
Hey, you fitting at a steak in your air fryer?
Now you got me. I want to see what this all says now. Fitness life is on fleek. You give your kids resume appropriate names.
What are their names?
Resume appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
There you
That's
go.
right. Okay, that's one.
You travel like the Kennedys. You hire a black nanny.
Okay.
Oh, it's the Roots. That makes sense. I go to the anyway. You have a non-traditional village.
Your personal trainer, life coach, and business.
Physicist. Oh my gosh! You hide behind the law. What does that mean?
I don't
You
know.
you never say, "Well, you can kiss my."
No, you're
No,
too
you're
much.
much too sophisticated for that. You address all personal attacks, including assertions that you are, in fact, bougie. With
Yeah.
well, you can call my attorney.
And you mean it.
I kind of like that actually. You constantly thank Jesus for wine.
Oh my gosh, I'm bougie.
You're always pretty in pastel.
And
Oh,
you're wearing a
Carlton.
pastel tonight. You're wearing a pastel.
That pastel
tonight.
blue.
God darn it!
And bougie people say, "God darn it."
You're a proud member. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You're a member of Jack and
keep going, keep going.
You have participated in a
Cotillion.
cotillion or a betillion.
Cotillion.
Yep, you have. You
Yes,
and your
you have.
daughters were in it. He's trying to mispronounce it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know what that word is. Cotillion. Cotillion.
Cthulhian. Cthulhula.
Let's find the bougie one in the house, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Carrie said,
Oh my gosh!
bougie is short for a French word. Look that up. And then Sean says Jamie.
Yep.
And then Kaylee says the bourgeoisie class.
Oh, yes. He's been front of the class right there. Front
That was
of
a
the
little
class.
embarrassing.
The fun, yes, what was embarrassing, he was trying to prove us wrong and then prove us correct.
Mm-hmm. He said.
So anyway, bougie Jamie.
So we're going to move on to our next segment, what we like to call, I forget what we like to call it, grinds our gears.
Grinds
Grinds my gears.
my
my
gears.
gears.
Play the
All
song.
right.
Let me pull up my
have
notes.
one. I don't have one for that one yet.
Oh, we don't have one for that?
No.
I was trying to see why my eyes are red.
I have this funny
Well,
picture.
I mean, you are.
It's okay. He'll never see it, so
He
it doesn't
won't.
matter. Yeah.
But
No.
it's good. So this is part of a new segment that we do where we tell you all what really grinds our gears. What are those things that get under your skin that really gets your eyes twitching or gets your mouth? Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Did you get these from the garage or from upstairs?
Oh, thank
The
you.
garage. Get them from the freezer. Our garage is our freezer during the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Turn
Yeah, I was
on.
gonna say.
So
Right.
yeah,
Intense.
yeah, it's like 26 right now, 25. But anyway, those little things that just kind of irks you and gets on your nerves. So that's what we're gonna do. You guys, you want me to start, or do y'all have y'all's or one?
I'm
of them?
ready, but you want to go ahead and go first? And
I'll start
go
with
after
mine
you.
just because I don't know how many more I have after the first one. So, I was in line. So last time I shared about the drive-through experience, right?
Yes.
Remember how I shared waiting, and then the next guy comes in and they get them first. I'm like, wait, what? All right, so this kind of works in the opposite direction. I was sitting in the drive-thru the other day, and I had already ordered. The next car comes in, they're there in the second drive-thru. This is restaurants where they have two drive-thrus, and they ordered. But we both have to wait for the line to move up before either one of us can move. So I'm waiting, and then the line moves. Thank you. Ooh, those are cold. And when good night, baby, I love you. When the line moves. The second drive-through moves ahead and butts in front of me, and I'm like, "What the flip, dude? I was totally here first. What are you doing?" And all I had was an order of fries. Why are you doing this to me, man? It made me
Yes.
so mad.
They don't
What is your
understand.
Like, read.
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's like too bougie for you, and then
It's
they pass you.
Right, exactly.
Anyhow, that really grinds my gears, guys. While we're telling you ours, you throw yours in the comments section of what grinds y'all's gears, and we'll read them off. Not you two. One of you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I was like, wait, should I type that in?
No.
Sandy, you go.
I thought you were going to get another one. Okay. So I have so many typed up right here. So one that I saw that
Mhm.
grinds my gears is when people update their relationship status to complicated or broken up or no longer in that relationship. Like I invested in all these likes. Like I liked all y'all's pictures, and now I need to know why y'all broke up.
I think they have a judicial reason to share that with you, Sandy. I think they should tell you that. You're right. You definitely devoted lots of
Yes, it's a scroll time. I
time,
spent looking at all y'all's pictures, and then I've invested wholeheartedly in this
and now you're
telenovela.
single.
And now y'all broke up, and I need to know why because I know y'all were going to get back together.
Would you call it a vida novela if it's real life?
Yeah,
Sure.
but I'm kind of looking at it off a tele.
Yeah, it sounds better
Yeah.
that way, but I get it.
And
So that
passing.
really grinds your gears, huh, Sandy? I get it. I get it. All
My
right, Joe.
nosy ears.
So this
What
is
about you, Joe?
so of course, certain events have happened and stuff like that. So this is what grinds my gears. I am in charge of a photography group. And we
Okay.
have a Facebook group, and we have this thing where I don't like drama, and all I want to see is photography related stuff. And then somebody comes along and tries to post a little political, not
Uh,
full on, not a full on political post, but they're like, "Hey, what do you guys think of
Skirting around it.
this?" Yeah, they're like skirting around it, and I'm just like, "Dude, really? Come on now. This is not
it's
the
like
place for that."
I took a picture of this right side.
Right,
What do you
exactly.
think about
See that buffalo helmet right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I just like, what the crap, dude? It's like we've never like I'm really good about making sure that there's no drama, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
we don't talk about this stuff. All it is it's all photography related. And then some person comes along and says, "Hey, blah blah blah," and it's not full on political, but the statement itself is
Yeah. So what do you
apparent that
do?
it's a
You
political.
boot them?
Are
Give
you
them a
wait first?
warning?
Are you the did you say you own the group or you're the
Yeah,
admin
so
or
I
what?
I, I manage the group.
Okay, okay.
And I don't want to have to like approve every post that comes in.
Yeah, me
On the
neither.
most part, everyone's really good about it. But this one time, because of certain events,
Because I
I'm
took
just
a
like,
snow day.
right, exactly. I'm just like, come on now, come on. That
Yeah.
that really grinds my gears.
Oh
I'm with
man,
you.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Joe.
with you on that.
Mm-mm-mm.
So Kaylee says, if your significant other other from the New Year's kiss is different than your Valentine's, I'm judging. I know that's right, girl. Look at this
That one's funny.
horrific picture.
Right, exactly. Why do your Valentine's and your New Year's pictures only show half? They're cut like right here.
I told y'all if y'all take pictures without them, you ain't got to worry about that. Anyway, let me tell
Make
you
sure
what
that they're
another.
on the edge.
On the edge. Make
I'm
sure.
like, anytime I take a picture with certain individuals, I always make sure I put that elbow out a little further so they're there because I've already planned that in case I need to crop you out. Just letting
Just
y'all
crop
know
out
that
a
if
little
you ever
piece of your
feel
elbow.
if you ever feel my elbow next to you, it's because I don't know that you're going to be around for very long.
Right. If the photographer tells you to pose like this,
I give that
This
to
is-
y'all. Y'all just take that. It's
This
all right.
is Jamie's social distancing elbow.
right, exactly.
Um,
Mama
all
Bear
right.
says Joe doesn't play; he takes care of his sheet.
Yeah, I work very hard at it, and then someone comes along and tries. Don't
Not
do
today,
that, man.
Satan.
Not today. Get behind me.
All right, so here's another one that grinds my gears, guys. Okay, you ready for this one? All right. Have you ever been in a situation where you're the friend that people call on for help, or when they need an ear, or they need advice, or they need to vent? You're that person that they call, right? And then every once in a while, you might need to call someone who's taking a longer nap than they need to. So you decide to call the backup person. You're like, well, I don't normally call this person, but I'll go ahead and try once. So you call them and you're like, man, I'm having a rough time right now. I just need to talk to someone else. And then they tell you, you know what? I'm having a crappy day too. It really sucks. and I can't believe I have had this kind of day, and da da da, blah 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 blah. And you're like,
No.
how? It's
What
talking
are we
about
talking
me.
about?
It's about me. Me. Why do we got to talk about you again? Like I don't ever talk about me, but I really need me to focus on right now. And it's like, fine.
So you found the one upper in your life.
The one upper who's got worse problems than I do, or something like that. I don't know. I'm like, I don't even figure I have worse problems. I just need to call someone. I just need a vent. I just need to, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
I know.
this one person is like, oh, I've got the. I'm like, can we talk about me?
Let me tell you about my day and the problem I'm having.
You're like,
Oh my-
hurry up with your story because I got a story.
I
for
got
you.
Right, exactly.
That really grinds my gears, guys.
Man,
Oh, that
the
guy.
gear grinding is strong
Oh
with
no,
that one.
What you got, Sandy?
So this happens to me a lot, and it really grinds my gears when I'm using the automated system and I'm not paying attention, and I have to cycle through to hear the to hear the options. And this happens to me more often than not. It happened to me today because I was not paying attention.
Oh,
And it's like not even once or twice. It's like 3 times that I've had to do that.
oh my gosh! I feel like you're my spirit animal. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I know
It's not a good
exactly what
thing.
you. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Sandy. Yes.
Okay, good. Because I thought, am I the only one that?
Yeah, and I really hate the ones that don't have repeat the menu again.
You gotta hang up and call back in, and you're like, target. Oh,
Or you hit-
two
or
menus
you-
in.
Yeah, or you hit 0 hoping that it'll go back and it says, I'm sorry, that's an
Invalid
invalid option.
And
Goodbye. Goodbye. Like, no.
Freaking jerkies, man. Freaking jerkies. I hear
Yes.
you, Sandy. That grinds my gears.
Well,
too. I'm
thank
with
you.
What you got, Joe? You got another one?
So this grinds my gears. When I'm on a snow day and I'm trying to be as least productive as possible, which also includes being horizontal as long as I can. And then I'm just chilling, I'm sitting here playing on my phone, racking up those screen hours, and then the doorbell rings. I'm like, oh my
On a
goodness.
snow day? Who's
On
driving
a
these?
snow day, the doorbell rings. So,
And don't take a break.
yeah, so now I have to get up. I walk to the door. I actually didn't have to get up, but
I was gonna say,
Don't you
because I
a
do
ring
have-
at the doorbell?
I do have the doorbell thing, but I'm like, that's kind of rude. So I'm just like, because I'm home. So, and it looked like a professional person or a guy that was doing something. So,
Someone
so
trying
I go
reach
to
you,
the
but you're
door.
not good at the party.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you wanted to say some magazine.
Right. So I get to the door, and so last night
Joe used
or
to
2
sell
nights ago,
magazines when he was younger.
2 nights ago, we decided to put up our Christmas tree, and then of course the producer gets motivated and wants to clean out every other closet in the house. So we had like 4 trash bags by the front door that I was
Oh my
going
God.
to take, and so I couldn't even open the door all the way because there was trash bags right there just waiting for me to take out. So I tried to open the door, and then I see his van because his van was parked away from the away from the camera. And I'm like, oh, it had Roto Rooter on it. So it was a plumber, and he goes, "Hey, so you're having some problems?" I'm like, "No, I'm not having any problems."
I got
wrong
99
house.
problems, but a toilet ain't one.
Right? He came to the wrong house, or somebody gave him the wrong address.
Did you tell him you're like, dude, you totally woke me up from a nap?
But now that you're here, come check it out. Make
Yeah,
sure
might as well. Might as well.
Yeah, let's go. What the crap? So I know it's not his fault, but it really grinds my gears when I'm trying to be extra lazy, and I have to actually get up and do something. So
And you had to get up out of your slumber.
out of my slumber, I was probably pre-slumber at that point in time. I was getting ready to go
go
but yeah,
back.
to go
Getting
back.
ready
But
to
yeah,
slumber.
but that really grinds my gears.
That's a okay.
Yeah, it's more of a first world problem, but it still grinds my
Right.
gears.
That's what I was trying to say. I didn't know how to say it. So
So when you said that, it triggered a memory for me. So at our old house when we were in our old neighborhood, Joe, in y'all's neighborhood,
Mhm.
we were on 8th Street, but there was also 8th Drive, and it was really hard to find our house.
Mhm.
So we ordered pizza. Well, there was this very frail elderly gentleman at the address that was 8th Drive.
Oh,
And every time that they tried to deliver, they would try to deliver to his house. And he was a very frail 90-something-year-old man having to get up at 8 o'clock at night
Sad.
to say that was not his pizza that he ordered.
did you mean 8th Drive or 8th Street?
Yes.
This is 8th Drive.
Oh, I felt so bad because every single one of them were like, "We woke up this old man." I'm like,
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, you ain't getting a bigger tip from me because you were late.
right. Oh, bad, not mine.
Right. Oh
So-
my goodness.
Momager has it grinds her gears.
Oh, okay.
It grinds my gears when it's freezing outside, and these people that have littles that are not bundled up, but the morons are dressed in 5 layers. Momager, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Them little babies with their feet all hanging out. Yes. And then they're wearing their flannels and whatever else, fleece
Wait.
and yes.
So the kids don't have anything on, but the
Like
parents.
they're not dressed up as much as the parental
Okay.
units.
Because us Hispanics, or at least in my family, their wind is not going to get towards that little baby, and they are bundled up. They have a baby San Marcos. That's how thick it is. The baby Mexican blanket with the Virgin Mary on it. That little baby's going to be bundled in it. But some of
It's
these
getting
other
dual
folks,
protection.
Mhm.
You know, protects them from the elements and the demons.
Mhm.
and then some of these other folks just do not do that
No.
with their babies.
Both pinche meadows.
Somebody's got to call CPS on them folks.
All right.
Mhm.
Um. Oh, what did I want to say and I forgot?
I don't know.
What were we talking about? Joe was talking about naps and then first world
Yeah.
problems.
Old men.
First world problems.
Talking about
Oh,
old
you were
men.
talking about old men and
Mhm.
addresses.
Pizza.
Were they had? I wonder, did they have when you lived next to Joe? Was that GPS era stuff? You know?
It was, but like our house was in a cul-de-sac, so it was really hard to get to. Somebody
Oh, and those are hard in
planned
love.
that out. Yeah, somebody planned that out, and I believe it was the planner was drunk when they did our neighborhood. It took us, when I
He
was
was
with the
supposed to go
realtor.
straight, and he was like, "Ugh."
Yes, when I was
Fell
with the
asleep.
realtor, it took us over an hour to find the house just because of the way
my
that
gosh.
cul-de-sac was. Yeah.
Wow.
That's silly. I'm sorry. All right. Anyone else? We're gonna move on to our next one since
Yeah, let's do that.
I was like, "Did you have something to say, Joe?"
No, I did not.
He was low. I like that one, Sandy.
You
Sandy
do?
built that one. That's why it's
Of
kind of
course.
catchy. All right, so we didn't really put up anything for our 2 cents. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? Or is there links in?
We have some. Yes, we do have some.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. Because I don't.
So while
have-
she's doing that, I'm going to let y'all know, for those of y'all here tuning in for the first time again, this is the part of the show where we do our 2 cents. So we have some topics that are kind of already put up on the screen in a moment. I'm sorry, Joe.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Man, nap number 3 needs to hit me.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm just thinking
But
about
you're
the
still
work.
going to go get Whataburgers. So what are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have to wait till 11
anyway.
for taquitos.
We have topics that we are going to give you guys our 2 cents on, what we think about those things. And so here in a little bit, we're going to do it. So, Joe, while she's doing that, tell them some of the things
Okay,
we've talked about in the past.
You should have them. They're in the messenger.
Okay, so some of the things that we've talked about in the past are, let's see, what have we talked about in the past? Oh,
We talked
roommates. We talked
Yes.
about roommates, and we've talked about, yeah.
We talked about that one very controversial topic when I was trying to get rid of my items, and my husband didn't want to get rid of the
Polyamorous
items.
Oh, yes.
We did talk about polyamorous, and then
Is that what it was?
no, and then
No.
I made him pay me for something that I wanted to get rid
Oh,
of.
that's right. That was,
Exactly.
that was fun.
And, yeah.
I like
Oh,
that
we need
this-
numbers, people. Give us numbers.
I like this. This doesn't pop up on the screen anymore. I'm sorry. That was my fault for filling it
And
up.
some of these might not be updated, but we have like
We'll go with him. If it makes it think of something else, Joe, Sandy, just throw it in there.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
Yeah.
So
All right,
2
so-
through 10, 2 through 11.
Looks like Momager gave us number 3.
Oh.
Would you try to replace the dead goldfish with a new one for your kid?
I think we've done that one.
We have.
Yes,
I can't think of anything else. No, we wouldn't. One of us would, but not all of us would. So
I wouldn't. Good riddance, sucker.
I'm like, bye.
Circle of life. Circle of life. And then we go watch The Lion King.
Oh,
so
this one's a good one. I've never heard this one yet, Sandy. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Number 10. This one's from John. If you see your if you see your Facebook friends out in public and they purposefully avoid you, is it okay to unfriend them? What the heck is this even about? Where did you get that MySpace picture? That's so awesome, Sandy.
Right? You remember the top
Yes.
10 or top 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was stressful times, man.
I can tell this has been doctored because Tom was always number 1.
But wouldn't you move Tom? You
You can move Tom.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
you could.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm an idiot because I always kept
Stayed
him at
number 1 on
You stayed number
If I go back there right now, he's still number 1.
Yeah.
I wish I remembered my password. That would
And you
be
know what was
amazing.
so crazy about MySpace is that you were basically coding and people were copying in bad codes. So they were always getting hacked. And I used to tell people all the time when they would catch viruses and stuff, they'd be like, but I'm only on MySpace and I just decorate MySpace. I'm like, yeah. You're loading viruses.
You know, my favorite little tool or widget that was on MySpace was right before my oldest was born. I put a timer on there for when she was leaving the house. And here we are, you know, almost 13, 14 years later. I still got about 4 or 5 more years left on that timer.
Oh, wow.
Like at 18, I was
I
like,
don't even
"I'm kicking her
know
out."
my MySpace password. But let's answer the question
Okay.
before we were reminiscing there, but we need to go back to the question.
I got to ask real quick for clarification on this, though. Is this legit? Was this a really
I will
topic?
tell you, some people take that stuff seriously. I'll tell you mine. I don't care. I was like, if you see me out in public and you're having a bad day and you don't want to talk to me, and I see you and we just kind of whatever, I'm not gonna hold that against you. I was like,
So
maybe
this was a real thing, and this happened to somebody that I know, and it was just really, we were together out in public, and she was like uber excited to see this person. She's like, oh my god, there's so and so looked directly at her
Uh-huh.
and turned the other way, and it was just like, it was like super awkward, and I didn't say a whole lot, but then she didn't either. And then we had a discussion over text because she said that was very embarrassing. I don't know if we should remain friends after that. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
I guess I'll go first. And we'll work our way up.
Because okay, so let's use the term, like I said, this was like a friend. Like this was
Okay.
somebody that she knew. And then you
Is it
also
like
have like
us
your
three?
Facebook friends.
Is it like us 3, or if we saw like John, Anita, you're back. Hadn't seen you forever.
Anita.
I missed
Mhm.
you. I'm sorry I hadn't.
And
talked to you.
Joanne is back. Did y'all see Joanne in there?
yep.
She
Hey,
said,
Joanne.
I missed you guys for the most part, but I wanted to say I enjoy grinding Joe's gears by not using proper punctuation.
Yes.
And then
We
she
all do.
said, don't know if that was a subject, but I thought I would throw it in just to grind his gears.
Of course. Yeah. Of course you would. Well. He's thinking.
It's not that I'm thinking. I'm just like, I don't know what I am about this question, but I'm going to say, just it's okay to unfriend anyone you want on Facebook. But I see this is so much to unpack. It's just more problems than just, I guess if you consider this person your friend in the first place, that would be weird.
Yeah.
I don't know that I consider all my Facebook friends my actual friends. But this person apparently had something thinking that
They
was
were
like
more than just acquaintances.
Mm.
They were more than just
would be
acquaintances.
some- like if I think any of our guests who are here who've commented tonight that I see, Dolores, Joanne, John, Anita, CPJ, you two, if I saw any of y'all out and you didn't greet me, I wouldn't be unfriending you on Facebook would be the least of your problems because I'm gonna come get up in your face and be like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you didn't say hi to me. I'm not even worried about Facebook stuff. I'm like, what's happening here? I get that if you're in your own world, even, but so I guess that's what I'm gonna say is that it's okay to unfriend them, but if you are that close friends, I hope you're not waiting to go unfriend them. You go rush to them and be like, why aren't you saying hi to me?
Right.
Or
This
or
must
hi.
be this must be pre-mask days.
Or pre-teen days too.
As I was told Eric, I'm like, I wear my mask for identity purposes, so I won't be identified.
Right, exactly.
I feel like people identify me still, and I'm like, how do you do that? Like, I don't even know who you are still. Can you take your mask off real quick so I can see you?
I think
I'm
you
like,
should.
oh.
Just- oh man.
Anyway, what do you say, Joe?
I'm the same. I'm still the same way. I'm like, hey, I consider Facebook friends not really like hardcore friends, but if there's someone that I really want to talk to, then hey, or if you're sitting with your family and I'm sitting with my family and I see you, if I'll,
You just do the Mexican hello.
yeah, what's up?
Is the
What's up,
Mexican
vato?
hello like come over and eat and let's hang out, bring your family with my
No.
family, and we could put some tables together?
No, I would never ask anyone to do that. I would just like, or I would message them later. Hey, I saw you at the restaurant. You know, wasn't trying to ignore you. Something was going on, and we weren't trying to, that type of thing. So
That must just be a me thing then. 'Cause
yeah,
that's what
yeah. I'll say hi to people, but the producer hates it because when I worked at Caboose, I knew
You knew
a lot of people.
everyone.
I was recognized by a lot of
that.
people, and so we'd be out shopping or whatever, and she like, "Do you have to stop and say hi to everyone?" I'm like, "Well,
You're
I'm a celebrity."
I'm a local celebrity.
You didn't know this, and this is before photography stuff. So this is So it does not affect me at all. The only time that I will remove Facebook friends is if we're saying something stupid. And
That's every day.
and it has to be it's got to be an elevated level because I put up with a lot of stuff. I'm really patient.
An elevated level of stupidity.
Yeah, you really have to reach a pretty high level of stupidity for me to remove you.
Look at
When
this.
was the last time you?
Oh, Mr. Boots just up in your face.
I don't know when I never was not up in people's faces. When was the last time you removed a friend, Joe? Unfriended them.
So I actually haven't removed a friend in a long time. I've stopped following them. Like I don't like I'll click on and not follow or whatever. But where their stuff doesn't come up in my feed. But I don't remember. I can't even remember last time I removed someone as a friend.
My wife unfollowed me.
She's like, he's too bougie.
Wait. Did she unfriend you or unfollow you?
Unfollowed, not unfriend.
Okay.
She unfollowed me. She was like, it was like 6 years ago. She was like,
Yeah, because she didn't the eyeball thing, right?
yeah. She was like, stop posting pictures up of your eyeball and stop going on live for everyone to see your eye. I was like, it's so bizarre. It's the only thing. And guys, all I could do for 2 weeks straight was just look down. So I was like, I can entertain myself somehow. Anyway, Sandy, what's your say on this?
So my brain makes me overthink. So I would maybe not speak to that person right then and there, but I would definitely reach out and message and be like, "Hey, did you see me? Because I saw you."
Right.
You
I
would message
saw
them?
You. Yeah, I'm like if they didn't speak to me then, but I would reach out to them and say, "Hey, just want to make sure that we're good. I didn't do anything to offend you," because I open mouth and insert foot all the time. I might have said
Sometimes
something.
I have
I
a
need to
problem
apologize.
opening mouth too.
So there's that. I have removed people just because I got to know who they were, and then I'm like, oh, don't like them, so delete and block. I have that.
When was the last time you unfriended someone?
Oh, maybe almost a year ago.
Okay.
Sure did.
Okay.
Hey, and I'll share something. I think I actually saw Kaylee and Omar at the grocery store, and they were checking out, and I was on the opposite side, and I just kept walking. And you know how you kind of stare at people's face, and you're like, I think I know them. And so I just kept walking. So Kaylee and Omar, if you guys saw me that day, and I had my mask on, so I don't even know
Unfriend them. Unfriend that fool.
right. I don't even know if they
right?
recognized
Go
me
on there,
or what.
the three
But yeah, so
unfriend, unfollow, everything.
I'm just not trying to. I don't care about drama. Things are busy. I was busy walking this way. They were busy checking out. So, it.
I hear
but
a lot of words.
Now that I
Usually with
think
a lot of
about it, I
words,
was like, hey,
there's
I didn't
guilt.
even like, hey, what's up? Usually I do that. I said, what's
Not
up,
even a
vato?
cholo. Not even a cholo.
Anita said, I would
Man.
definitely say hi to all of you if I saw you somewhere, except Sandy. I would just send her a text message from afar.
Okay, so Anita, let's break down your sentence here. You wouldn't say all. You said you would say most of us, and then you say
Right.
except.
Well, I do appreciate a good sentence structure every now and then.
Mm-hmm,
I'm going to continue on. So I know there's some people who answered. We only had like 3 or 4
7,
people
4,
respond.
and 10.
All right, 7.
Oh,
Oops.
the goldfish.
Is giving gift cards practical or tacky? I don't remember if we answered this or a question that's like that, but this is easy enough. You start first, Andy.
Oh, I think it's super practical.
Okay.
I think
Why?
that. Well, just because sometimes you don't know what that person might like, or you might know what they like, and then you can just get them a gift card to that certain spot, and that would just be great. And it's less thinking for you, honestly.
Yeah. All right, Joe, what do you say?
So I don't mind giving gift cards when we know the person that we're giving gift cards to, but like whenever we're doing like the gift exchanges, I think gift cards are the lazy way out. And me and the producer and I have had conversations about this, and she's like, we'll just get a gift card. And I'm like, that is so lame. I was like, that's really lame. I was like, you can't even think of something. The cool thing is like for me, like for gift exchanges, especially when you're doing the white elephant one, that's the fun of it. That's the fun part, is finding that gift that people didn't know that they wanted. And then for me, a gift card is just a cop out. It's just.
I got a dust buster for my white elephant, a dust buster and a car cleaning kit. I'm like, yes, I wanted this so much.
Right.
'Cause we're
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, if you're just gonna give them a $20 or $30 gift card or something like that, I'm just like, I don't know. For gift exchanges, I think it's just lame. It's not bad. I just think it's lame because you didn't really. You're not really put forth the effort to the what's it called, the spirit of the gift exchange.
Wine is a good spirit to give.
Yeah. I think for me, here's the funny thing is I agree with you a little bit, Joe, but I think 10 years ago, I would say tacky. Now, I think it's practical and it's more preferred even almost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know why. I guess we just, the generation got there and they came out of school and they're like, yeah, I prefer a gift card to go get my own thing.
Right.
My
Yeah,
wife
my kids would love
like,
it all day long too. They'd love gift
Yeah.
cards, and I'm just like,
I know.
like I
it's
said,
weird.
on a gift exchange, I think it's tacky, but
Yeah.
I understand. Like especially now, it's so much easier just to get a gift card.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
on one of our gifts that we did, we hit ours. We did like $40 to $50 gift. But so we found this awesome pillow, but to make up for the difference, we also threw in a gift card,
Right.
just to kind of,
Yeah,
equal
so
it
see,
out.
that makes sense. But if you just like had a $50 gift card, I'm just like, come on now, that's a
That was my mom. My mom couldn't figure out what to do. She's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Just get a gift card, mother."
right, exactly.
So
Yeah,
some of the comments, it says depends on their age. If their kid is lazy and tacky, if their kid, it's lazy and tacky. If they're adults, yes.
Wait.
Okay.
And then she
They're
said,
saying it's
Hold
okay
on.
to give gift cards for adults.
Oh, okay.
and she apologized.
Sorry about my sense.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
So that's who I was talking about earlier. I want to make sure y'all get props because I showed everyone what y'all sent me, Adam, Kim, my gift that arrived
It's
in the
still
mail.
in the packaging, y'all. So
Yes.
he's going to take care of it.
He was
Oh,
waiting.
that's why I didn't respond to your DM the other night was because I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till I get on the show tonight to share and tell everyone. So that's what I did at the beginning. If you're caught up with us now, it seems like so.
You can catch it on the replay.
Yeah.
Joanne says, if they don't acknowledge me, I do not unfriend them because I'm nosy, unless they super piss me off.
Does that mean she's like she still wants to see what they're doing in their
She
life?
wants to see what's going on.
Oh yeah, she wants to know.
Okay, that makes sense.
CPJ, grind my gears. I can't stand thoughtless gifts. I would much prefer you write me a card.
Yep.
Can't stand but I don't know that gift cards equal thoughtless gifts for everyone, right? So does that mean it's a thoughtless gift for you?
Yeah, so CPJ would be one that you do not get a gift card for. So there's certain people in your family that you know that they don't really care for gift cards. They want something that's a little bit more thought out.
But that's the thing in my family, guys. I've told you, right? How we do it over here.
Yeah, your kids get exactly what they want.
Oh, not just
you get a list.
Everybody in your family gets exactly what they want.
Tell everyone what you want, and that's what shows up on Christmas Day.
John said it's tacky.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's the next number? I want to make because we only had a few numbers. I want to get...
That was all the numbers that people out.
4.
10, 7,
but just pick
4.
one. Just pick one.
Okay. I want to choose this one because this one's so silly, but I want to. My husband squeezes toothpaste like a savage. I squeeze from the bottom and flatten as I go up and tell him that's the correct way. What do you say?
Oh,
I like
my
this one.
Goodness.
This was so you know what this makes me think of, guys, is it's the argument of the toilet paper too, right? Does the toilet paper go under or over? And we all know it goes over because that's the correct way.
Unless you're a savage.
Unless you're a savage, right? But I imagine the savages like it under and just squeeze. So when they squeeze a toothbrush, Sandy, do they mean like they just grab it and just kind of squeeze it, not really anything but the bottom to bottom up?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why in our household we have 2. You have your own savage toothpaste thing, and I have my own toothpaste. It's been an argument for a really long time.
Oh my god!
Look at this one. Anonymous question asker equals dandy.
So I think for me, I'm definitely a bottom flatten person, but there's moments where I'm just like, oh, I just savage it. I just savage it because in a hurry or whatever else. But normally, like 9 times out of 10, I squeeze from bottom up, flatten, just so I can get everything out of there. Just gotta get a squeeze. I just be like everything out of that thing. So
yes,
I say for me, bottom and flatten. What do you say, Joe?
So for me, it's bottom and flatten. And let me tell you this: I've tried to fight this battle with my family for as long as we've been a family, and it just drives me absolutely insane.
Really?
And so I don't even fight about it anymore. I'm just like whatever. So I'll squeeze from the bottom, and I'll come in the next day, and it's squeezed in the middle, and I'm like. And the only time that they start squeezing from the bottom is when we're running out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, if y'all would have done it in the first place, we would, that type of deal. But yeah, it's a fight that I no longer even care to fight about it anymore.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy. It's just dumb. They're so inefficient, let me tell you.
Yeah,
right.
It's like a bad sentence structure in a toothpaste.
Absolutely.
That's what
Absolutely.
It is.
It's
I feel you. Oops, sorry.
terrible.
Let me do that. What do you say, Sandy?
So, like I said, this is our household, and we just eliminated that debate by each having our own tube of toothpaste. Yeah.
So it's the boys, right? All the boys do it. So you have your own toothpaste, basically.
I have my own toothpaste. They have their own. They don't touch mine. Don't look at mine. I don't care if you're out. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. Or I will give you your toothpaste.
Yeah. Bring it here.
Man.
So, guys, here's the idea I had was next Monday, I think we could replace one of the segments that we have with a new segment called It's the Little Things.
It's the little things.
Example.
We're going to go in the opposite direction as Grinds My Gears. So
Oh,
grinds my gears is those things that really get under our skin and causes our eye to twitch. It's the little things is going to be those little things that really mean a lot, that make life really happy and enjoyable. Those little things, like, for example, words go a long way with me. So when folks tell me things like, I really like you, Jaime, or you're a really great guy, Jaime, I appreciate you listening to me, that makes me feel really good. And I'm like, oh, I
So the
feel really
segment should be
energized.
called "Things That Make Your Head Swell."
I would love that.
And maybe it's not something that's geared towards you individually, but also the things that you see in others that really lifts them up or makes them feel good. And so you can be like, the little things like shoveling the snow out of your neighbor's driveway, or the old man on 8th Drive who gets a free pizza every 10 pizzas because he's had to deal with 9 pizzas that aren't his. Stuff like that. So be thinking about that for next week and next Monday. You too, also, Sandy, Joe. When we come back,
homework.
we'll do. I don't know what we're going to take out, which segment we'll take out or flip flop with, but I do like the idea of adding it's the little things.
Okay, I'm creating the channel right now, so we have it in the Discord.
Okay, and I'm gonna put that in my notes because I'll forget by that time.
It's the little things. Little things.
Yep.
Oh,
and
I was trying to sing like Trey.
Song already.
He's already. We just got to record it and
I
make
was
sure
trying to sing it like Trey.
Oh. Please don't be like that, okay?
Yeah, some of those notes he hits are really, they're really tough. They're really
Oh my gosh.
they're tough notes. They're
They're
tough.
right
look
there
at
next to
this.
those elves.
It's the little things like holding a door open for someone. Grinds my gears. The person who walks through without a thank you. Being a rude walker.
That one went around like
That one's good. Yes, perfect. Well, little
Excellent.
things
You got
followed up with a gear grinder. Got it.
I like that one. All right, everyone. So I don't have any guests planned for this week, but I am looking. I have been in contact with some folks. It's really weird. I really just feel like right now I've got a bunch of people in the pipe works, but no one's really hammering down the time yet. So, if you have anyone who wants to come on and talk, who's got some good personality to show on the show, and we can highlight them, let us know, put them in contact with us.
Talenter, gooder, and prettier.
Prettier.
Pretty.
I have a PSA for everyone, for all of our viewers. The Mega Millions is right around 615 million.
Wow.
And the Powerball is at 550 million. And if you happen to win, 30% will go to us because we reminded you.
When is that played?
So tomorrow, tomorrow is the Mega Millions, and on Tuesday is the Powerball.
Powerball.
Wait, sorry. I forget today's Monday because I kind of
Right, because I slept through it.
So tomorrow is the Mega Millions at 615, and then on Thursday or Wednesday is the Powerball. So
I was
big
thinking
bucks,
that
y'all.
little boy.
No whammies, big bucks, big bucks.
Okay.
So here's another PSA, mainly for the fellas and wives, if you can help. But if you're a fella, in my opinion, from one guy to another guy, Valentine's is next month. Please get on the ball beforehand instead of waiting till a few hours before. Okay, because this is the first year we'll do Valentine's the way we are, and last year we didn't have to deal with that as heavy. So
Not here in Texas, dude. It's no big.
we wilding over here. What panorama?
It's no big deal.
I know that's right.
Right. It's merely an inconvenience.
Really. But with that said, if any of the fellas are interested, I know someone over at Spoiled Cotton who's got some pretty nice items for Valentine's gifts. So just FYI, Spoiled Cotton has some really
I've
nice
already
Valentine's gifts.
dropped my hints.
Noise.
Really? You see,
Yes.
that's one of the things I appreciate. I used to love to hear the hints from Dr. Pineapples, but 15 years into this, and it's kind of like, I just need to know what you want or not.
I'm with you. When I say hints, I've already told them what I want. So
Okay, I get you
I just
now.
like to say drop hints, but
Yeah.
You've already told. I see what you're
I
saying.
drop links in
Yeah.
the website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Yeah. So again, Joe, or y'all, not you, Joe, but if you guys have any guests for us, let get us in connection with them. Okay.
I'm gonna call my
Oh.
producer.
Yeah. Next week, though, we have a really cool guest lined up. Y'all are going to really enjoy her. Yeah.
Yay!
Let me tell you.
Rough.
Yes.
Ah, nice. Okay, awesome. All
Look
right,
at this.
everyone.
If I win, I'll acknowledge you all in the store. Girl, if you win, you'll just be bougie with Jamie. Be like, I don't even know y'all fools.
Right, exactly.
Ain't you
Everyone,
bougies?
listen up. We love you guys. We hope you have a great night, and
Yep.
stay warm out there. And as usual,
Remember to wash your hands.
for at least 20 seconds.
You filthy animals.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
Good
everyone.
night.
It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know? It's the social distancing show. How did you not know? How did you not know?